darlings! Welcome back to my channel and welcome to episode 5 of the transformation of Wundra. Today we'll be building a neighborhood. And do you notice something? I can finally make a voiceover. I'm so happy I finally ditched the text-to-speech voice. The quality is a little bit off and I have to talk kind of loudly, but as long as I'm talking to you guys, I'm happy. So, for the build, let's go. I started with placing the path codes, obviously. Now, I kind of cut out most of the footage on here because that's kind of boring. And this street is a lot more narrow than the ones on the other side of the bridge, but for a reason, okay? And this might look a little bit weird, but I promise it'll look nice in the end with lots of decorations and stuff. So here I'm placing the cliff. The measurements you see right now in the next few moments are not the final measurements because I ended up adding a few rows to the back still, because I'll be placing my house on top of the cliff and then Cherry's house in the front, like on the bottom. And talking about Cherry, she was one of my dreamies and I finally got her yesterday, so obviously I had to make us neighbors because I love her, she's cool, and she fits the theme so well. I had to time travel so I would get the incline done very fast, and I was actually greeted by Cherry. Isn't that sweet? So, back at our little construction site, I started the Island Designer app and then finished the rest of the cliff. Oh, by the way, I'm just noticing that there might be some trouble with the volume of my voiceover, and I apologize for that. I simply don't have a good setup. I'm using a kind of old headset and my laptop. That's it. I do not have a professional microphone or whatever. So, I guess you'll have to deal with that for now. I really hope this turns out good in the end. We'll see. After I finished the cliff, I ran to Nook's Cranny real quick to grab some customization kits, and I also found a cute little milk can. You know what? Let's skip the whole part with the customization kit buying. That's boring. Then I had to look for a new window design because I needed to customize a few simple panels. This design actually ended up matching Cherry's windows perfectly. I didn't even think about that in the beginning. I had no idea what her house looked like because she just moved here. Then I customized all my simple panels, but spoiler alert, I customized way too many. I ended up using like, I think 2 for this area here. So yeah, if you want to recreate this, don't customize so much. Okay, just keep it simple. I didn't really have a plan for this build, so especially with the simple panels, I just ended up rearranging things and placing things around a lot until it looked good. But I also had to consider that the building will cover most of it. So yeah, this is not what it looks like in the end. I think I even placed some jail bars there just to try some stuff out, I guess. But this is like all not included in the finished build. But I'm not letting anything go to waste, so the customized simple panels in this window design will definitely be included for other fake buildings. I'm not sure how or what I'm gonna do with the rest of the neighborhood, but I think it'll be similar. Oh, see, there are the jail bars. So the rest of the neighborhood will probably have similar configurations like this one. So like a house on a cliff with an incline, a house in front or at the side. But I'm actually not sure if I want to include so many inclines because I have to save at least 2 for another build, which will be a skate park. This obviously fits so well in the Citycore theme, and I'm really excited to build it. I've seen a few super cool videos on YouTube about how to build a skate park. I'm trying to not copy anyone directly, I'm still adding my own little twist to it, but I think they'll all look kind of similar because we have limited options after all. Now, I finally moved my house and then Cherry's house. I also went ahead and customized our houses right away. I didn't time travel immediately, so you won't see the customized houses yet, but I promise it brings the whole build together so nicely. Now it was finally time to decorate the spaces around my house and around Cherry's house. I gave us a little bit more space with the cliff, so I could fit two of those building sites up there and another simple panel down here. I also placed some flower petitions next to Cherry's house and my mailbox at the bottom of the incline, simply because I didn't have enough space, but also because it looks cool. Then I placed a big fence and some street lights. At first, I was worried that the fence might look out of place, but it ended up fitting in really well. I'm still not getting that good of an angle on here because it's lacking decorations, so now we're plastering the driveway. This is gonna be like a driveway and trash area. I just placed some jail bars to sort of hide the cliff and to make it look like the house on top is fenced. I never really thought about using jail bars in builds, but I also haven't done that many fake buildings or buildings for that matter in general. My last neighborhood was sort of plain and just, two rows of houses in a straight line. It didn't really have much character, but this build will hopefully be different. After putting down a few decorations in the driveway, I finally decided it was time for time traveling because I needed to see our customized houses, and there they are. That's so pretty. I'm in love. We still had an empty space up here, so I placed some random things and hoped anything would look good, and I eventually found a constellation that works. Obviously, it looks best from the front, but in my opinion, it doesn't look too bad from the side either. The driveway still needs a few, I don't know, details, maybe like some scattered trash, but I'll get to that later. At this point, it was a new day for me, and I already did some stuff off camera. Mainly the road placement you can see here, it kind of like wraps around the first build we did. And for this space, I decided to put Raymond's house on top of a cliff and then decorate his front yard to make it look like a little market. After mapping out where Raymond's house should go and adjusting the cliff a little bit, I went ahead and placed the incline there. I think I'll actually keep the stone staircase as a go-to incline for neighborhood builds or house builds because it just fits perfectly with the road design we have, and obviously it's Citycore, so it just fits perfectly. After that, I quickly ran back to resident services and got a moving kit for Raymond's house. I was still not done with the houses, so I had to run back to resident services once again to customize Raymond's house. Raymond's house turned out super cute, so now it was finally time to decorate the little market area and to decorate the space around Raymond's house. Then I realized I had to finish the street over here, and I made something that essentially looks like a really small and weirdly shaped cul-de-sac, I guess. But it's enough for now. Maybe I'll fix this in the future, but I'm not too bothered by it. And I'm not sure how I'll transition this area, but that is a problem for future me. And with that, Raymond's house and the little market area is basically finished. Part 2 of the neighborhood build series will be uploaded to my account shortly. I appreciate if you'd go check out the other videos too. See you there!